Hi, I'm Mike, and today we're going to be changing the thermostat on this 2000 Honda Accord. Okay, the first step is you're going to want to remove the battery. Okay, next what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drain the coolant from the vehicle. If you look underneath the radiator, there's going to be a drain pipe there. Just loosen it up and let the fluid flow into a container. Okay, next I'm going to remove this radiator hose from the thermostat housing. And I'm just going to cut this one off because I'm changing it anyway instead of wrestling with it and trying to get it off there, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty seized on there. Because with all the heat, what actually happens, it bakes on there. So I'll try to remove it without cutting it, but I'm not gonna spend much time on it. Yeah, this one seems like it's on there pretty good. So just take a sharp razor blade and just slice into it. Not too deep that you're actually cutting into the metal, but just slice it on an angle. It makes it a lot easier. Just like that. These factory hose clamps, they have this nice feature on them. They have these tabs that actually lock in place when you're removing it. If you squeeze it hard enough, it actually locks in place. If this happens to you when you're removing it and you need to unlock it, what you want to do is you want to squeeze this tab and under here too, and you want to hold it away from you when you're doing it. Kind of like this. And that's it. It's ready to reuse now. Okay, in order to remove this thermostat housing, what you're going to want to do is remove the two 10mm bolts, and also there's a 10mm headed bolt that's holding these ground wires to it. I'm going to remove that too. Also, you're going to want to unplug this sensor. I'm going to use a green pad to clean up the mating surfaces of the two parts so that I get a good seal when I install the new one. I like using this green pad because it doesn't really remove metal like sandpaper might. One thing that you want to make a note of, if yours has this little hole here, make sure that it goes in the top position. You can see here where it says up, so yeah, make sure that's up. Okay, once you get your 2 bolts in, you want to go ahead and tighten them with a torque wrench. I'm going to tighten to 104 foot-pounds. I'm going to alternate. I'm going to tighten it a little bit, then switch to the other one. Back and forth, this way it goes on nice and even. Reinstall your ground strap. Reconnect your sensor. Install your water hose. What I like to do is I like to spray a little silicone onto the hose and the fitting. It makes it installing a lot easier. Just like that. Okay, next what you're going to want to do is you're going to reinstall the battery and connect it, fill up the radiator with coolant, bleed the system, and if you have, on some models, on Honda Accords and stuff, and some different engines, it has a bleeder valve. It's like a bleeder screw for your brakes, but it's on a cooling system, and you want to open that to release the air. When coolant's coming out of there, then you got all the air out. Want to remember to do that. This vehicle doesn't have it. This is a V6 with 3.0, so you don't have to worry about that. And just make sure you don't have any leaks and make sure you got good heat, and that's it. That's all there is to it.